Well, what is today? Today is Tuesday, July 2, 2024. And last few days has been pretty nice. I didn't feel like recording much the last few days. I don't think I recorded anything yesterday. But it was still a nice day though. Yeah. I didn't do nothing. Yeah. But I like days like that. I don't have to do nothing. And the temperature was just right too. But anyway, today it's warming up a little bit more today. I think yesterday's temperature was like only reached around 80. Today it's going to be a little warmer, in the upper 80s maybe. But it's still a nice day. Even the sunshine feels good. Anyway, today I decided to go ahead and I need to pull out all that grass in there, in this box, and in that other box there. Yeah, I need to clean that up. Especially around this asparagus, it's taken over. There's some on this side too. Where the beans are on the other side of that fence, it's not so bad. But after I get the weeds pulled out, or the grass, weeds, whatever, then I'm going to take my grass clippings and start putting them in around all the plants there as best as I can. Okay, I'm also going to move that. I got a little bit of organic garbage thrown in that thing. I was going to collect it there for like a compost in that barrel, and I said that's not working. I don't like it, so I'm going to transfer whatever I got in the bottom of that barrel. The barrel's actually empty, or bottom was cut off, and but like I said, it's not doing any good in the garden being there. Nutrients are just leaching down into that area, which I don't use. So I'm going to transfer that garbage there into that glass box there. It's in the shade of that tree. At least it'll be in the garden. And someday I might even grow something there. But that's going to be my collection place for garbage from now on. I used to have it over in this box. Yeah, this one or this one. Yeah, this end here. But now I'm going to start taking it down there. Okay. That's just all the organic garbage from the kitchen. All right, let me do that first. Well, I dug a big hole in the middle of that box. That's where I'm going to start dumping my kitchen garbage. All right, let me transfer it from the other barrel. There's a little garbage in there, but I'm going to transfer it to the hole over there. Yeah, I got a place dug out there. I'm going to start putting organic garbage. Keep it in the garden. Yeah, this garbage wasn't doing any good here, so it'll benefit the garden better in that box than it is out here. Okay, so I'm going to start moving this. Well, since I got a nice little hole dug there, I'm going to move this bucket. It's always in the way because when the cattle are in here, they're always banging against it. But I'm going to transfer this bucket, my rain bucket, over on this side. I think that'll work better there, on the inside of the gate. Yeah, I cleaned that up a little bit. Oh, by the way, that's an old bowling ball. I don't know where it came from. Anyway, and that's just an old stump there. It's not really from here. I just use it to hold the gate up. Yeah, I brought it from somewhere else. It's just laying on top of the ground. Yeah. Anyway, that's my new location for the rain bucket. I think it'll work better there. And I brought my container of garbage out. That's one reason I wanted to move that today, because I needed a place to dump my garbage. I keep that in the house. I got a container, stainless steel. I don't know how many quarts it is, but it's big enough. 5 quarts maybe? I don't know. I don't remember. I think the label's still on it. I'll take a look. But it's got a lid on it, and I got the lid sealed with it's a rubber seal on it, so I can collect garbage in there for a long time without it any smells evaporating or coming out. So it works out pretty good. All right, I'm gonna dump that now. Yeah, that's my garbage from the house, and that's the garbage I've been putting in a white barrel, but it'll serve a better purpose out here. Yeah. All right, let me dump it. 8-quart container, so I can collect garbage for quite a while, and it keeps it pretty well contained in there, and I don't have to worry about smells coming out. Yeah. Yeah, that container seals pretty good. Yeah, it's got a good lid on it. All right, dumped the garbage, so now I can start working on the rest of the garden. Yeah, it's about 82 degrees just after 11 a.m. So it's pretty comfortable working out there in the garden. Yeah, I moved that bucket around. I got rid of the white bucket, moved that garbage from there over to there, and moved the rain bucket on the other side of that post. That's all. Then I dumped some garbage. Yeah, I was just thinking, I used to dump the garbage in here, you know, before I had all that manure hauled in and put the straw in there, or the grass clippings. And I think that's one of the reasons why the animals come around, because I always noticed that they always dig through the garbage looking for something to eat, and I'll probably do the same thing with that. I'll probably scatter some of that garbage. That's why I put it in the hole. Maybe they'll scatter it less. But anyway, that's taken care of. I got my chair set up over there. I'm going to start pulling them weeds out, and then I'm going to spread some of that grass clippings back in there too. One step at a time. All right. Oh, I'm going to trim the asparagus first. It's in my face. One of the reasons when I get this weeding and done and the grass clipping spread is because forecast to rain tonight and tomorrow too. So if we get some good rain, I want this stuff to soak up the water, the garden to soak it up and store it for longer, so I don't have to water it so much. Well, it's been dry. I think since I baled hay, or since I had cut hay, even before I cut hay. I cut hay on the 10th of June, which was well, at least 3 weeks ago. That's at least 3 weeks, maybe even closer to 4. And it didn't rain a week before that, so because they had to have the ground dry out before they cut hay. So yeah, the whole month of June was dry, except for not this past Sunday, the Sunday before last. I got a 1/4 inch. That's all the rain I've had in the last month, is a 1/4 inch. So I'm hoping this rain will help water my garden. But let's get some work done. I'm gonna start on the back end of this box. Most of the weeds are just around the asparagus, so it should be easy to clean out. And then I'll spread the grass clippings around it. Let's see how that works. Well, I had to get me something else to sit on. Chair's too tight. I can't bend over to get there's not enough room to get in there and reach in, pull the grasses out with the chair. So I got me a little step thing. See if that works better. If that don't work good, I'll probably get something else to sit on, like a bucket or something. One thing, I'll find something that works. Oh, that little still don't work. Once I sat on it, it'd be hard for me to get back up. It's too low. So I did the next best thing. I had an old cushion from an old chair, and one of those swivel chair thingies. It's like a recliner and a swivel. Yeah. I forget the name of them. Anyway, I got the seat. I put a bucket underneath. I think that'll help me a lot better. Keep me high enough where I can reach the weeds and grass, but not so low that I can't get up. Yeah, this is the perfect height. Plus, you got to remember not to lean back because there ain't nothing. And the seat's just laying on top of the bucket. It's not that secure, so I got to be careful I don't lean back or lean too far forward. Okay, let's start pulling. Got a few weeds pulled out already, but I need to get the rest of them now. There aren't that many on this one. Well, I got the other side cleaned up. Got a few more to pull out on this side, and then I'll start moving the grass clippings. Oh, this side's all cleaned up. I got to take my stuff I pulled out, throw it on my other compost pile there for my dead stuff. Yeah. And then I'll be ready to move some grass clippings. And then I'll move on to that end down there. That's going to be a little bit harder. A lot more to pull out there, but I'll get to it. And then there's this, of course. Yeah. One weed at a time, right? Well, I'm ready to move some of this grass clippings into that back box back there. Okay, let's go. Well, I got grass clippings in the back half. Now I gotta pull some weeds out around this asparagus in the front box. Let me get a closer view of what I did. That's good. That'll keep the weeds down. I didn't put nothing in the very middle in case there's some more asparagus that wants to sprout up. I don't want to put too much of a hindrance. I think even if it does come up through the straw, through the grass clippings, I think it'll still make its way through. Yeah, this will work out good. Yeah, and there's enough shade in the middle there, underneath all that stuff, to keep most of the grass from growing. And if it does grow, I'll just pull it out again. All right, let's go to the next box. I want to get an angle from here. That's the kamungai from the Philippines. Yeah, it's a tree that they eat the leaves. See how big they are? Yeah, they'll pick them off and pick off the individual leaves and cook it. They put it in everything, all kinds of soups and stuff, or sabaos. Okay. I got some work to do now over there on that patch of grass. I was going to do portrait, but I don't like portrait that much. But sometimes it might look good. Anyway, I knocked that pile down about half. So I'll probably use up this whole pile to finish that out. That's what I'm guessing. So we'll wait and see on that. Okay, I can start pulling weeds now. Whew. That was hard work. But I got it. The grass is all piled up back there. I could leave it there, but I'm gonna pull that grass and put it in the back where my other pile is. Keep it consistent. A neighbor. One of the things I pulled out from inside that asparagus was this big walnut. Got the root too. I could plant it someplace, but I don't really need a walnut around here. I got two of them right there. That's probably where the seed came from. Yeah. So I don't need any more. I see some growing down there once in a while. I just mow them down. Squirrels eat them. What are you honking for? Maybe nobody's home. Anyway, I'm going to start putting the, how do you call that? Grass clippings in there. Okay. Alright. Bucket and cushion work pretty good. Just the right height. I just got to be careful I don't lean too far sideways or lean back. Yeah, because it'll flip off that bucket. It ain't tied down or nothing. Okay, I'm gonna move the green stuff out of the way, stuff I pulled out, and then I'm going to spread some of that, spread that grass clippings in there like I did the backside. This is a view from the backside. That's all. Okay. Let's get the grass clippings put on, spread out. Then I'll move on to this box here. This is what a portrait image would be good for. Getting a lot of things in from top to bottom. I turned that seat over, that cushion over, but I'm not using it because it gets pretty hot in the sun. So I'll turn back over when I'm ready to use it again. After I spread that grass clippings in there, then I'm going to pull these weeds out. There aren't that many over here or over here. I've got a few grasses there I can see, but I already strawed that, so I'll just have to keep them pulled out as they show up. That neighbor sure is persistent. Maybe they're not at home. Somebody drove up and started honking. Anyway, I got work's almost done here. I got the big part done. This should be so hard because I don't have nothing in my way. Okay, I only got about 4 beets in there, maybe 4, 3 for sure, 3 at the most, or 4 at the most, I think. Okay, let me start scattering that grass clippings there. Well, that's horse flies on me. What did I say? Oh yeah, I'm done with the front of this box too. Now I gotta start working on that box, at least on this side, because the other side is not too many weeds. This is the biggest part, because there's hardly anything in there except 3 or 4 beets. And I'll see when I'll see what's really in there when I get done. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Yeah. I didn't put any in the inside there. Should be enough shade, not too much growing. If something does grow, I'll just reach in and pull it out. Okay, but I gotta work on this one now. All right, let's get that done. I don't know why, but it seems I always pick the hottest part of the day to do any work. I don't know why that is. No, that's just me, I guess. Although there is a little bit of information. I looked it up here years ago. I guess it was an accident. I was looking up something else and I discovered that, I shouldn't be saying this. Just put it this, the year that I was born, a month after I was born, the record temperature was 113. So I'll put it that way. It gives you an idea of what I went through when I was a month old, and that was before air conditioning, so I survived. Of course, all my family survived too, so at least the ones that were alive back then. Okay, I survived 113 degrees, and since then I remember 112 or no 108 degrees in 2012. That's right, 108, and then just this couple years ago it got up to 100 and something. So I can tolerate the heat if I have to. Okay, let's get back to work. I ended up with 6 beets. 1 here, no, 2 here, 1 there, 1 there, 2 there. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 beets altogether. Yeah. Yeah, they weren't growing too good. Soil was it's very dry. It's very dry. Yeah, because when I water it, it don't amount to much because it dries up the next day. Anyway, as soon as I move those piles of pulled weeds, I'm going to put the grass clippings down. I'm going to clean this pile of can't see it. Pile of grass clippings up first before I start on this pile. Clean one up at a time. Or should I say, use up one at a time. We got this part done. That's all I'm not gonna straw the rest on this side. I got one weed to pull out, one grass to pull out, and then I'll put some straw there, or some grass clippings there. Otherwise, I'm going to just leave the beans alone. Yeah. I noticed a bunch of weeds are growing here though, in the middle. So they sprayed all that, but I guess they come up after I sprayed. Kind of looks like morning glory. Yeah, that's what that looks like. And this patch here, I've been wondering about this, because there's a weed that's not. I thought it was a plant, but it's not. It's some kind of weed. I've never seen it before, and that's a weed over there because I've never seen it before too. And the only where I can think of where I haven't seen it in the pasture or anywhere. I thought it might have came from the manure, but I don't think so. I think it came with the packet of Brussels sprout seeds that I planted in there. That's where I think the weed came from. The weed seed was in the package of broccoli seeds. Anyway, I'm going to pull them out because I don't think they're going to produce nothing edible, so I'm going to get rid of them. And then I sprayed this a while back. I sprayed it with the weed killer, but I could reach the small grasses, and they died. But I had to be careful I didn't get close to any of the good stuff. Anyway, I smell something dead. Okay, let me pull them weeds out and put some grass clippings on this too, around the Brussels sprouts at least. Maybe they still have a chance to grow, to get more water. Well, that pile's gone, and that pile, so I used up 2 piles already. One for there, and some of it for here, and the rest of it from here. So that's 2 piles worth of grass clippings. And I'm going to put this one in this box here, and I might have a little bit left over in case I need it somewhere else. But it won't be long. I'll be cutting grass again out there, so I'll be having some more grass clippings later. But I'm going to let it get a little taller, so I'll have more easier to rake. Okay, let's go. Let's cover that up now. Well, it looks like the cat was doing his business here on top of that, so I'll just put it in the garden. Well, only got a little bit left. Oh, I'll put it right there. I didn't pull out the grass yet. Okay, I got a few Brussels sprouts that survived. They sure need water though. I watered them last night, around 7:30. Yeah, but the sun today dried it all up. I'm done. I pull the weeds there, and a few here, and one right there. And then I covered up with grass clippings, which only got a little pile left. Okay, one more thing to look at.
I see a cucumber right there. No zucchinis yet. I picked 4 of them all a few days ago. I think it was over the weekend. Today's Tuesday, July 2. So yeah, I'll be, as soon as that cucumber gets a little bigger, I'll harvest it too. Yeah, I watered these real good last night. As you can't tell from what the sun's doing to them. I only got grass clippings on this side but the plants are in the middle, so I make sure I watered the middle good, and all the way around it, the whole thing. Yeah, I didn't want to disturb those vines trying to get the grass clippings underneath. I should have done the grass clippings before they started to vine out, but I didn't do it, so now I gotta do what I can. Okay, go take a look at the other end. I forgot what to say. Yeah, got cucumbers there, 2 zucchinis, and 1 watermelon. Yeah, that's the only thing survived down on the watermelon. Well, at least it's growing. I got them vining out on this side. Before they reach all the way over here, I'm going to mow this one more time before they reach out onto the grass. Once they reach out there, I'll just leave them alone. Okay, that's about it for today. I gotta go back in and cool off now. If these are going to produce anymore or not. I still see blossoms, so I think they will. I was surprised to see those first 4. They were pretty big already. Okay, let's head to the other side. I'm viewing the garden from the west side now. It won't be long, the shade will be creeping in there. It reaches there around 2 p.m. I think it's around 1:30 now. Or maybe it is around 2 already. Well, around 3. The shade starts to hit it around 3. And by 6 or 7, it's mostly covered with shade. Okay. At least I'm cooling off in the shade. It's hotter than I thought it was going to get. Okay. Alright. One more shot. Well, I had to get a shot from this end. Or actually, from this side. Okay. I'm done for today. Got too hot for me now. Even though I said I could take the heat. Maybe when I was young. Not so much anymore. Catch you later. Oh, at least I'm in the shade over here. That feels good. And a breeze too. Okay, I'm done. I'm done for today. I think I'll catch you on the next one. Okay. Catch you on the next one. Bye. I'm going to check the temperature first before I go in. Well, it looks like I got up to 89 today. It's about 1:40 p.m. Oh, it got hotter than I thought. I guess I looked at the wrong forecast. Or I remembered the wrong forecast. I thought it was only going to be in the mid-80s, but oh well, it is what it is. Now I understand why I'm hot. Okay. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye. 2:41 p.m. Tuesday, July 2, 2024. And I'm done for today. Too hot outside already. At least I got something work done in the garden. Alright, catch you on the next one. Bye.